guys are saying that you don't really have to alter your game that much because he's going to do what he's going to do.
Well, exactly. I think that's the, you know, that's the thing. It was interesting because I was reading an article today. Henrik Zetterberg talked about the young players, and obviously having spent some time with him and Pavel Datsyuk and Nick Lidstrom, the core of that team back in '08 when we won a Stanley Cup was mid-age, and they got it. They figured out how to win and how to do it right every night, and I think a lot of teams in the league are striving for that right now. We're one of them, getting everybody to do it right all the time, whether you're an older player or a younger player. But I really liked his comments in his article, and I think it's applicable to our team at times. And likely there's other coaches around the league saying the same thing. So that's what we're striving for, is consistency and getting better, and so that we can apply it as we move forward.
Todd, a couple of questions about 3-on-3 overtime. First of all, how do you think it's changed, if at all, since it was first brought into the league?
I think there's more tactics to it now. I think that players understand it better. I think coaches understand it better. You know, we used to go through maybe 3 or 4 rotations of different players. A lot of times, depending on how long the shift is, you can come back with another pair. We've been lucky enough to do that. Some of that has to do with the individual. Obviously, Connor's got some iron lungs and great legs. He can play for a long time. But also the approach to overtime, managing the puck, and being selective in scoring chances and opportunities, building speed differently than maybe you would on a regular cycle. I think a lot has changed in that time frame.
It's often the most thrilling part of the game, or maybe what fans might take with them more than other plays, because so much can happen. Should it be extended? Should you just play for 10 till someone scores, get rid of shootouts? I mean,
I don't know. I would say this, that 82 games is a lot of hockey. It's taxing. When you get to overtime, your high-end minute players are playing more and more. Back-to-back games, you go another extra 5 minutes, and then you got to travel. I think it's hard on the athletes sometimes to keep adding to the game, add more minutes, and add this and add that. You know, in my opinion, yes, let's do that, but let's cut out a game or two. But that's just one coach's opinion. There's ownership, players association, the league, all that type of stuff. If you're going to add, take it away from somewhere else, because it is taxing on the athlete.
Todd, you spoke before how you'd like guys at some point to be on one of your special teams units to kind of stay in the game. Anton Slepchev's season kind of got derailed early with the injury. He was always playing catch-up. It seems like he's in somewhat of a rhythm. Do you see him as a guy who's more of a power play guy or a penalty kill guy, and is there one unit you want to try to get him more involved in? I
would say eventually he'll be more of a power play guy. You know, he has the shot. The thing with Anton is his production at the pro level over here on the power play hasn't been very high, even in the minor leagues. So we look at that a bit, and probably shouldn't hold that against him. But you know, he is a guy that's getting more freedom to make mistakes maybe than he did earlier in the year. Some of that has to do with the situation we're in. We're seeing if he can limit those and be more productive. I've always liked his work ethic. I've liked his commitment to his game and the team. And you know, he's getting a nice little run right now.